Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Canal Arena on the campus of Christian Brothers University for today's GSC men's matchup. Critical game for both these teams, obviously, as every one of them are. But, boy, when you're battling for those top 8 positions and then ultimately the top 4 positions so that you could host that first-round game in the GSC playoffs, every one of them is critical from here on out. This is Ken Opperman asking you to join me for today's broadcast as Delta State comes in 12-4 on top all alone after 9 games of GSC play. They come in 8-1 in conference play. The Bucks coming in 11-6, 6-3, so just 2 games behind. But there's a bunch of teams in between Delta State and CBU as these two battle here for the 99th time all-time between these two. Delta State leads the series 59-39 over CBU. CBU split in the last meetings last season. 74-61 road win and a 2-point loss here at Canale Arena. And sophomore or junior guard Joe Larrabee exploded last week, 34 points and 12 rebounds in the triple overtime thriller at West Al. And then against Montevallo, 32 points and no turnovers in that follow-up game. So Joe, and then he followed that up with 30 points, I believe, on Thursday night here. So, anyway, having a little fun with Adam D-Ball here in the pregame. As the Statesmen, again, after defeating first place Valdosta State 88-83 on January 12th, they took over first place, as we mentioned. After falling to West Al to open conference play, Delta's rattled off 8 straight wins now in GSC play. Brett Warner leads Delta with 15 points a game, while Justin Slocum paces the Statesman with 7.7 rebounds per game. Looking at the GSC standings, again, Delta's 8-1. Lee is 7-2. West Georgia's 6-2. Valdosta, West Al, and Christian Brothers all 6-3. The Bucks have split with those 6-3 teams. Lost at Valdosta, lost at Valdosta, beat West Alabama in the triple overtime game. Huntsville 1 game behind, 5-4, but the Bucks lost to them. Union 4-5, Montevallo 3-5, Montgomery 2-6, West Florida 2-7, Mississippi College 1-7, Shorter 0-8, and Shorter will be the first opponent for the Bucks when they go on the road Thursday. Then they'll be at West Georgia Saturday, and then they flip those two, and when they come right back, it'll be Shorter on Thursday and West Georgia on Saturday. So they're playing back-to-back on the road and then at home both times. So and we will take a look at starting lineups now. First for Delta State comes in under Jim Boone, 7th season for Mr. Boone, assisted by John Redmond, Jimmy Boone, and Bryant Wilkinson. They will go with Cedric Harper, 6'7" senior from Tallahassee, Florida. Brett Warner, a 6'2" senior from Collierville, Tennessee. Justin Slocum, 6'7" junior from Macon, Georgia, and Columbia, Tennessee State College. Rashid Bell, a 6'3" senior from Evansville, Indiana, and Armand Benford, a 6'2" senior from Chicago, Illinois. So they go with 1 junior and 4 seniors in that starting lineup for the Bucks. They will go with what is becoming their normal starting lineup. as it will be the Collierville native just announced, and a big crowd on the other side of the gym there for Brett Warner. Last time playing here in Memphis. Most likely, depending on what happens in the tournament seedings, but most likely last time he'll play here in Memphis as a senior. Coach Mike Nienaber, 20th season out of Mississippi College, 1977. He is assisted by Eddie Nienaber and Jordan Rogers. Brad Miller, the 6'1 junior from Elder High School, Cincinnati, Ohio. Joe Larrabee, 6'3 junior from Kettering, Ohio, Alter High School. Nick Deifel, the 6'3 freshman from Oak Hills High School, Cincinnati. Adam D-Ball, a 6'9 senior from Cincinnati, Lakota East High School. And Jacob Lyons, a 6'6 sophomore from CBHS right here in Memphis via Hernando, Mississippi. So we will see how these two start up. We'll see if it'll be a technical first or not. Or there'll be a technical most likely. The Bucks ribbon, the red ribbon around the blackboard does not light up when it goes 0. The women's team for the last 3 games has taken the 2 free throws. So did Mississippi College. Alabama Huntsville, when it started, they just bounced the ball off the backboard and said they want to win it legitimately on the floor and not take the extra points to start out. So we are going to have free throws. Whether they actually shoot them or not, we will see how Coach Boone plays it. 1 free throw in the men, 2 free throws in the women. And he will dribble, take an eye, and he is going to hit the free throw. Maybe we'll eventually get the scoreboard fixed or not worry about the free throws as Warner puts Delta up 1-0 before the ball is tipped off. D-ball and Slocum in the air, and D-ball gets it. Bucks in their home white. They'll go left to right. Buccaneers in red on the chest, red numbers front and back. Delta road green with white numbers. Delta State white letters front and back. They will go right to left this first half. D-ball double team, kicks it way over in the corner to Miller underneath the Lions, puts it up, blocked. And nice play by the Bucks, just didn't shoot it quick enough, let the defense catch up and get the block. Good D by the Statesman. Driving the baseline, kicks it over underneath, nice pass to Harper, and he lays it up. Larrabee gets it to Miller. Brad on top to D-ball, Adam looking around. Larrabee has it, so back to Deifel. And down to 10 on the shot clock. Larrabee three-pointer. Bang! Joe Larrabee off a screen, sort of.
Go ahead, Joe. Get it. Get it. Go ahead and get it.
And Rashid Bell goes over to Benford. Down low goes to Harper. Harper, guarded by Lyons, puts a shot up. Off the glass, too strong, no good. D-ball rips the rebound down, keeps Benford from taking it away, so good, strong effort by Adam. 1 dribble bounce, goes back to Larrabee. Another 3 by Joe. Good. Joe Larrabee, 6 points.
Go. Good job. Good read, Joe. That's it. Work him. There he is, Nick.
Bell gets it right in front to Benford. Cut off. Goes in the lane. There was a travel. Shot up and good by Slocum. D-ball, he'll take the 3. He hits the 3. Bucks 3 for 3 outside the arc. missed the only short shot.
That's it, that's it.
And
There you go, Nick.
Deifel almost came up with the steal. And then the other way, double pump underhand layup by Bell. Pretty quick pace here. Of course, when you're hitting all your shots, both teams 3 for 4 at this point. Miller three-pointer, that one rolls in and out. Might have been just a little fast. Big crowd here for Saturday afternoon. Of course, Delta always brings people. Again, a Collierville native helps the gate also. A lot of green across the way. But one of the biggest crowds, probably the biggest crowd I've seen this season for the Bucks. Larrabee goes back to Miller. Miller drives in, kicks it over to Deifel. On top to Larrabee, three-pointer by Joe. In and out, just like the last one was for Brad Miller. Baseline shot up and good. Good initial stop by the Bucks, and then Benford floated in on the left side baseline and shot about an 8-footer. Ties it up 9-9. Miller gets it down to Larrabee. Joe turns, spins. Nice little 8-foot two-pointer. He got a little height advantage. He's just quick and athletic. Nice little jumper over his defender, Brett Warner. Warner comes out now. Got a media timeout. Coach and E-Name are pretty upset about not having the travel calls. Looked pretty obvious there. Sorry, folks. Oops. Sorry, I didn't have the score graphic up there. One of these days, things will go smooth. 11-9, Bucks on top. 3 of 5 from outside the arc. Joe Larrabee with 8 points again. Then 30 and plus the last 3 games for Joe. Balance scoring by Delta, 2-2-2-2-2-1 for their 9 points. All 5 starters. Warner with the free throw before regulation for the tip. And Slocum, Bell, Benford, and Harford all with the 2. Adam D-Ball with his only shot attempt, which was a 3. Already has 2 rebounds and assists for the sometimes triple-double machine. 2 or 3 of them this season. A couple other flirting with triple-doubles. Bucks will bring it up by 2 with the ball. Miller goes to D-ball. Miller back to D-ball. Miller goes to Lyons. Jake dives in off the glass, up and in. There, that time didn't try to reverse. He just went up strong and backed his defender down and banked it off the backboard on the right side. Benford goes to Bell. Bell back to Benford. Over here to Warner. Harper. And Deifel pulls down the rebound. Miller goes to Deifel, 3-pointer, good. Nick Deifel hits the shot. 16-9 as the Bucks are lighting it up. 4 of 6 from outside the arc. A Wild pass to Harper. Not quite good enough for the dunk like they were attempting to do, but got it close.
Slide it, throw back, curl it out, curl it. That's it.
Larrabee gets it to Miller. Miller works off a D-ball screen, gets double teamed in the corner. Stepped on the sideline. Miller will check out. Luke Rudy. Luke, 6'5" sophomore. Blocked by Luke Rudy on a shot attempt by Warner. And then a rebound brought down by Delta, but over the back call. First foul, 13:43 left, so both teams playing well, but not overly physical. D-ball with the layup and the foul, and he will shoot the bonus. Deifel with the assist. Free throw up by Adam, good. 19-11. And a steal by Deifel. Deifel reverse layup up and in. And Bucks with a little spurt here, up by 11 over Delta. Can change quick, as we've seen in several of the Bucks home and road games. But so far, so good. They've really started off well. And D-ball probably got away with a foul there, little body, but no call. Warner, step back, pump fakes three, puts it up, no good. Ball tipped, brought down, kicked over, dribble in, and a block. Well, a foul on D-ball. Shooting two is Justin Slocum. First one no good. Mitchell Mays checks in for Jacob Lyons. What a start for the Bucks. 8 of 11 overall, 73%. Free throw, second one up, bounces all around and finally drops in. 21-12. Larrabee to D-ball. Adam goes in the corner to Mays. Back on top. Half a shot clock. Mays. D-ball, he'll put up a three. That one's good. 24-12. Adam with 9, Larrabee with 8, Deifel with 5 already in this game. Warner double teamed, and he kicks the ball over to Wilson. Matthew Wilson, 6'2" sophomore from Farmington, Arkansas. Three-pointer up, no good, barely caught iron and goes out of bounds off of Delta. And we've got our under 12 media. 11:39 left, 24-12 Bucks. Sizzling at 9 for 12, 5 for 7 from outside the arc. Down to 39 degrees here. When I walked in at about 12:30, it was 60. State of Arkansas covered in blue, so there's light snow or freezing rain or whatever on the way for tonight. We're not supposed to get too much up above us. Will be pretty bad. 25 tonight after being 60 at 12:30 this afternoon. 25 tonight, mostly sunny, but only 36 tomorrow, and 25 tomorrow night. Back up to 47 on Monday, so the yo-yo continues to happen weather-wise here, but this will be a big, big shock. I walked in with a light jacket, walking out with a hooded sweatshirt is the plan. Warm the car up, probably have to wait for ice to melt off the windshield or scrape it, one or the other. Bucks will have the ball, 24-12. They lead. Backdoor, Mays had it. Rudy goes to D-ball. He goes down the lane, gets around his defender. And on the floor, foul. Great move by Adam. Third foul on the Statesman. Larrabee gets it into D-ball, back to Joe. Joe in the lane, double pump, reverse layup, gets the soft roll. 10 points for Joe, 9 for D-ball. And Lane, I think Slocum reversed, thought he was going to be a little more contact. He was wide open and pushed it too hard off the glass.
Go ahead.
Difel goes down to D-ball. Adam, backdoor cut to Mitchell Mays, lays it up and in. Double teamed D-ball, and he caught a cutting Mitchell Mays. Coach Jim Boone calls a 30-second timeout. 28-12. Bucks by 16 with 10:45 left. Delta 5 for 13. Missed both threes so far. The Bucks 11 of 14, 5 of 7 from outside the arc. 6 assists on their 11 baskets, which is very unusual for the Bucks. Usually a little higher percentage. Joe Larrabee will kind of play center field between the two Statesman players. Lyons and Miller will check back in after the next whistle. I know Deifel's coming out. Not sure if it'll be D-ball or who otherwise. Did hear Coach Neighbor say Warner has it. Turns, spins. Has it blocked. And blocked again. And 9 on the Deifel and D-ball. Check out. Miller and Lyons back in the game. Shot up and good on the inbound pass by Cedric Harper. See if the Bucks can keep this flow going. Lyons pump fakes a three, gets it to Miller. Miller, Luke Rudy three-pointer, bang! Bucks really working it well and coming up with the open threes, and they are nailing them right now. 31-14. Coming down to 9:45 left. Wilson goes over and a three-pointer up short. Rudy pulls down that rebound on the miss by Bell. 31-14.
No screen, no screen.
Mays, Lyons, Larrabee three-pointer, back iron won't go.
All right, get back. over here, Luke.
Bell goes to Wilson. Wilson. Harper pops out, goes down the lane, stops. And he traveled before contact. The Bucks ball. Big key is D-ball. Deifeler getting a couple minutes. They'll probably put him in at the under 8 media unless something happens quick enough to get him back in before that. Underneath, and Mitchell Mays catches it. Two-hand dunks and fouled. 33-14. Mays, we saw spurts of it on Thursday night as he was first home game back at Canale this year. Free throw up. Bounces around, won't go. Bucks by 19, 33-14. Baseline, Benford working on Mays, backs up, shot in the lane short. Miller pulls down that miss. Mitchell Mays, those long arms affected that shot.
Run it.
Miller goes to the top of the key, goes underneath the lines, turns, spins, splits to What a move by Lyons. Falling down, still threw it up, spun it just enough to hit the backboard, roll around the rim, and drop in. 35-14. Lyons with the conventional three-point attempt here as he will shoot the free throw. It is no good.
All right, find your coverage.
Quickly travel. Benford stopped and slid, and they didn't call the foul, or the travel. Benford misses the three, and the Bucks pull down the rebound. Coming down to 8 minutes, so we'll have a media here with the next whistle. It's with the 8-minute mark right now. 35-14 Bucks. 13 on the shot clock. Miller goes to Mitchell Mays' three-pointer. Front iron won't go. Boy, it looked good till it didn't drop. It just barely hit the front iron. Down the lane and a foul. Miller will pick up the foul. And we're our under 8 media. 7:45 left, 35-14 Bucks. Cooling off now, down to just 73.7. They aren't going to all keep falling. They wish they would, but not seeing that happening, so they'll have to definitely keep executing as best they can. One of the best first halves we've seen the Bucks play in quite a while. They've been getting a little better, it seemed like, after losing those games at home to Huntsville and Lee. Went on the road and won the triple overtime, then won at Montevallo, and then held on and won by 4 against Mississippi College. But hopefully they're getting on a roll here. Shooting 2 will be Rashid Bell. Comes D-ball in, as we thought. First free throw good. Hit the hole. Mitchell Mays will check out. What a spark by Mays with the dunk and foul. Second free throw by Bell is good. Gets it back to 19, the lead. See if the Bucks can execute again. Starters on the floor for the Bucks.
Moving. Post it, Jake. Oh, that was a post. We needed it.
Ball tipped out
Hey, we had Jake posted on him.
by Benford.
You got Jake
13 on the shot clock. Miller stops, puts it up, was going to pass it. They never got on him, and he just laid it up with a little bump.
Let's go. Come on, get up.
Wilson brings it around on top. Bucks 2-3 zone in the lane. Driving in. Good job of cutting off Benford on the drive. Wilson has it. Left elbow stops. Kicks it back over to Burkett, who's in the game. Underneath. Warner has it blocked by D-Ball.
Secondary, go inside to Jake. All right.
Rifle goes to D-Ball. Passed on what would have been a quick open three, but they're going to run some clock when they're up by 21. Goes to Lyons. Lyons has it, turns, spins, gets bumped a couple times, puts it up, can't get it to go. Seriously, and then Deifel gets called for a foul. Third foul on the Bucks. Warner did a good job on defense. Jake just didn't ever get in the right position offensively to be ready to shoot that ball like we've seen him before. Three-pointer up by Burkett. 6'8" junior from Houston, Texas.
Let's go.
Larrabee goes to Lyons. Deifel back to Lyons to D-Ball. Three-pointer top the key. Good. Adam D-Ball. Bucks at 40 points with 5:45 left. Burkett three-pointer top of the key. That one's no good. And Lyons had it. Almost lost it.
No ball screen, Jake. No ball screen. Bring it. He's open. Bounce it, Adam. Bounce it. Right back. There you go. Bounce and go to work.
D-Ball's going. He's going to go left. Goes, put it up.
Come on, Adam.
Has it knocked out. There's a turnover. Burkett. Back to Warner. Goes to Benford. Benford kicks it back to Burkett. Back to Benford. Lays it up and in. Nice give and go by those two on the left side. Larrabee gets hit in the face. Lyons has it. And a foul coming.
Good pass, Jake.
Warner. Luke Rudy checks in for Lyons. Sixth-team foul. D-Ball. Goes to Larrabee. Down to D-Ball. Turns, spins, lays it up and in. Great give and go by D-Ball from Larrabee. Wilson goes to Benford. Benford kicks it out. Three-pointer, no good by Burkett. And rebound Bucks. 1 for 7. Delta State outside the arc. Bucks 7 for 11. Down to D-Ball. Back to Larrabee. Three-pointer. No good, but he's going to shoot three. So Joe Larrabee, a chance to Under 4 media, 3:58 left, 42-21. Bucks. Sizzling first half of basketball. D-ball with 14, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Larrabee 10 points, 2 assists. Joe Larrabee going to the line to shoot 3 free throws. First one by Joe is up. Good. Second one good. Man, if that 3 could have dropped, it would have been an and 1. But we'll take at least 2 out of the 3 free throws. We'll take 3 out of 3 free throws. Larrabee now with 13. Benford's going to bring it up court. Kick it over to Bell. Bell. Still dribbling. Finally gives it back to Benford. Over to Warner. Shot up in the game. In the lane. Bell. Nice move. Nobody really cut him off. Drove up. Was a little push shot as he was coming through the lane from the right side. 45-23. D-ball goes to Rudy. Luke.
Chase!
Rudy 3-pointer. Bang! Luke Rudy from Joe Larrabee. 48-23. Yikes! There's still 3 minutes left in this first half. The Bucks at 48 points. Man, oh man. This is, haven't seen this in a while. A.J. Cockrell, the 6'8 junior from Tulsa, is in the game. Benford kicks it back to Warner. Warner down the lane. Shot up. D-ball picks up the second foul. Nice step out of the game with 2:44 left. Jacob Lyons back in the game. Warner hits them both. 48-25. Miller works against Bell. Eiffel gets it to Rudy. Larrabee. Lyons. Rudy. Miller. Eiffel. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Eiffel has it. Stops.
That we're going to call. That is not a travel. That's only hop step. Hop step. Hop step. Not a
travel on Eiffel. Bell. Slocum. Stop. Shot up and good over Lyons. Mays will check back in next whistle.
No! Ours. That's ours. Okay, we got one.
Can't believe Coach Boone's complaining. CBU had 6 people on the floor. He got the ball. And the refs did a horrible job, one on the call, and then to not let the sub in, who was standing there and should have been allowed in, and they're more worried about turning the ball over to Delta State on the far sidelines than they were letting CBU get the substitution in when he was there waiting for the play to happen the whole time. Poor job in that little sequence right there. Otherwise, they've done a pretty good job overall, it appears. But that was just bad. You can't not let the sub in. They're more worried about telling CBU's bench to settle down with the bad call. Coach Boone still on the referees. Bucks against full court pressure. Deifel, Larrabee, Rudy, Lyons, and Mitchell Mays. Minute and a half left. Bucks still by 21. We're up by 25 a short time ago. Larrabee has it and gives up the turnover and then the layup to Bell, or to Benford.
Get the ball delivered. Look. Whoop. Move the ball. Nick, get to the elbow.
Lyons gets it to Larrabee. Joe drives in, stops, pops.
That's what we need. Get off there.
Iron won't go. Bell down the lane, turn, spin, plays it up and in. Coach Neighbor wants him to burn clock. We're under a minute. Down to 17. Momentum going back to Delta. Deifel has it. Goes to Mays. Mays to Larrabee. Back to Mays. Mitch. Lyons. 10 on the shot clock. 32 on the first half clock. Larrabee goes to Deifel. Nick stops. Long three. Air ball goes off of Mays. Gets it to Lyons. And it was after the. Coach Neighbor said he got it off. He didn't, and Eddie, his son, was saying, no, that was a good call. Down to 7 seconds. Bell drives. Larrabee will pick up the foul. His first foul. Aiden resets. We'll check in. Good job by the Bucks and Larrabee. Resets. Checks in. The Bucks smart. They have one more foul to give if they want to. Down the lane, Benford. Warner turns, spins, shot up, short, no good. It'll be the Bucks heading in at halftime. 48-31. They lead here at the half. Had it up to 25 at one point, 6-0 run. Or an 8-0 run by Delta State. Cuts it from 25 down to 17 at the half. And I think we're going to get a visit by Lady Bucks head coach Sarah Condra. We'll go over some stats first. Coach, they're bringing the camera over now, so. she
deserves some today.
She earned some donuts today, didn't she?
Yeah. You earned those, Rachel.
Anyway, but it's been a fun day so far, Coach.
It has been.
The second half of your game was really a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And then this one, the first half, has really been really, really good.
Yeah, I hope they can keep it up.
Man, oh man, yeah, that was
huge win for them.
There. And I asked if they had the camera ready. They said yes. And obviously the transition's still going on here.
That's all right.
There we go. Number 3, I think. All right, and we are ready now. Joined by Lady Bucks head coach Sarah Condra, coach victorious CBU Lady Bucks head coach Sarah Condra. Coach, what a win for the Lady Bucks. You know, been kind of showing signs of the 7-player rotation.
Right.
On the road, got a big win, then lost a tough one here against Mississippi College. Got down early and just couldn't quite get back. But boy, today, what a second half by the Lady Bucks.
Yeah, that's a huge win for us and our girls. They've when you've got 7 players, it gets tough, and especially on the second game, of the week when most of your kids have played 38, 40 minutes on Thursday and fought as hard as they did. But we've been scratching the surface. Like you said, West Alabama played really well. Then we turned around and we did not play well at Montevallo. And when we came back, I kind of challenged them, of who are they? Are they the team that plays at West Alabama, or are they the team that showed up Montevallo? And all the credit goes to the girls because they came in with a good week of preparation, and they fought hard on Thursday. We just didn't make quite enough plays and get not quite enough stops. And tonight they were determined, and they fought through being tired. And I think they proved some things to some people and to themselves. And I'm just super proud of their effort and their tenacity and resiliency.
You mentioned 7 players, and Sarah Owen was starting. Lawrence Taylor's in there now. The freshman's really looking more and more comfortable. She is physical in there. I mentioned about halfway through that second half or the third quarter, I was like, can't imagine what she's going to be in 2 years, hopefully.
Right.
In her development, just getting bigger, stronger, and get some help underneath, too.
Yes.
So.
I mean, every game, every day in practice, she has gotten better. She has just improved. And she's, 5'9", but she plays like she's 6'3".
She really does.
She's not scared of anybody in there. She was big those last 7 minutes and helping clogging the paint up and getting some rebounds and getting some stops.
Yeah, get out rebounded 51-29.
Yeah.
And you win.
Right.
I mean, that doesn't happen a lot of times.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
But you kept your turnovers to a minimum, 13 really. And, I was going to also mention Sarah Owen didn't start 2 huge threes. I think it was 1 in each half.
Yes.
But, her 2 threes. And the other freshman, comes right off the bench, boom, and knocks down a 3 right off the bench.
Yeah.
That was big, too, right? Just a timely basket by those 2 people.
Yeah, we had some key contributions tonight. And Sarah, her, she shot really well in practice, and it just has not translated over into games. And I think it was kind of getting to her a little bit. And, I think Coach the other night, kind of talked to her at halftime. And, she made a big 3 in the second half against Mississippi College, but her 2 threes today were just huge.
Yeah.
And I hope that gives her a lot of confidence knowing that she can knock down big shots like that for us.
And then your seniors, Kenzie Jones, really starting to, not that she hadn't stepped it up, but again, with your 7 players, those seniors know this is it.
Right.
She's really contributing. Rachel Lee, as we mentioned, just earned the donuts. She is eating popcorn. She's probably already eaten the donuts.
Oh, yeah, those are gone.
They're gone, and the
Those are
popcorn's
gone.
being eaten. But Rachel, then, Michaelina, because it seems like every night you're getting 2 or 3 that you have to get, two or three people.
Right.
But they're really rotating around. Everybody has a different time of stepping up.
Right. No, like Rachel the other night, Thursday night was huge. And that was good. I'm glad to see her kind of get back to her old self, because I know it's been a struggle for her, and she's playing out of position. And like tonight, she was huge defensively against kids that were 6'1" and 6'2", and she's playing that zone really, really well. And but Kinsey has played hard. She's kind of just trying to put the team. The seniors are trying to put the team on their shoulders and carry us. And she was big tonight. She played extremely hard. They all did. And Bryn. Bryn is.
I didn't mention her. Has
played extremely hard. Like when you see towards the end of the first half, she turns it over, and then as the person to get back and to tip the ball out of bounds.
Yeah. I mentioned that.
She never runs out of gas, and I felt. There are times when you can tell we're tired, but I felt like we got stronger as the game went on, and they were really fighting through that,
And you could see halfway through that second, the 4 or 5 minute mark, when things really, you started to get the lead. You gotten close, got it tied, then go back in the first half. You get it close, go back down by 8 or 10.
Yes.
Get it close, go back down by 6 or 8. Second half, when they got it even, then got ahead, not that they changed as far as how they were playing hard, but the smiles started coming back and into timeouts, and the high fives were a little more energetic and enthusiastic, and just they could start to sense we're going to win this game.
Right.
Or we're going to have a good chance at the end to win this game. And instead of, like I say, Thursday night was just a struggle to get back to almost there and couldn't quite get there. Tonight was totally different. And boy, now you go on the road, and it's kind of a unique situation. I'd mentioned it. It's happened once or twice before, but you go to Shorter in West Georgia, and then come home to Shorter in West Georgia. So it isn't like you're not going to know who you're about to play. You can watch tape, but you just saw them.
It's going to make the scouting report a lot easier, right?
A lot more time for practice because you don't have to have them look as much.
Right.
But I wondered what you thought about having a back-to-back with both teams. I've seen, every once in a while you might have one team, but not both like that.
I don't like it.
I was going to say, would you rather have it spread out more evenly throughout?
I would. I'd rather have it spread out. I think, and everybody that I talk to is the same way. It's just weird, know. Like I said, it makes your scouting report a little easier, but it's just, I don't know. If we get some wins, I may like it, but right now I don't.
If you go 4-0, I'd suggest you do it every series against everybody from there on out.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
But anyway, Coach, want to congratulate you on a great win. Like I say, for the Lady Bucks, it'll be a fun week of practice, at least starting out till you. I'll tell you that timeout starting the second half. Right, 9.5 in or something.
Yeah.
I can't remember how I put it on the air, but it was something like, I think they were not understanding something that he must have told them at halftime, because, and then I think it was like, and I think you're about to tell them again.
Yes.
But that was the only timeout you called until when you wanted to get the advance at the end. So I looked up, I'm like, we haven't used a timeout except that one coming out of halftime. And again, we mentioned it before. It was a great timeout. Obviously, Coach, from that point on, it was over.
Yeah. Well, I can't even hear what I said. I was so mad, But
I can tell.
But the kids, the kids responded, and they get all the credit. They, like I said, they fought all week. They brought the mindset and the mentality, and they played extremely hard, and the bench had a lot of energy, and
really
I can't give them enough credit for what they've done this week, and just really proud of them.
I hate it for you, but it makes a broadcast real easy when you only have 2 people on the bench. I list the 5 starters and the 2 bench players and the starting lineups because they're coming in. It's just a matter of how many minutes, but they're going to come in. So it makes my job a lot easier. I don't wonder who had a bad practice week. They're coming in. They can have a bad practice.
Yeah.
They may not get as many minutes as they might have, but they're going to play.
Right.
So.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I'm glad we can make it easy on you.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So, like I say, I would rather have to wonder, though, where you would have had 10 players. But you're doing a great job with what you have. And like I say, the girls are just playing extremely above even what they normally do. So, hopefully they'll continue it. You'll have a successful road trip, and we'll see you back here in about a week and a half on Thursday night, hopefully with a couple more wins.
I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you very much. That was Lady Bucks head coach Sarah Condra, and we thank her and congratulate her and the Lady Bucks again on a huge win here tonight. And we'll see if that can translate into the second half of the Bucks, who have put on a clinic this first half. As we will look at those halftime stats. And first for Delta State, they were 12 of 28, 42.9%. 1 of 7 from outside the arc, 6 of 7 at the line. 5 assists on 12 baskets. 5 turnovers, 2 steals, 1 block. They tied in reboundings, 13 apiece. They had 4 offensive, 9 defensive. 8 points for Rashid Bell with 6 rebounds. 6 points for Cedric Harper. 6 points and 3 rebounds for Armin Benford. 5 points, 2 rebounds for Justin Slocum. 3 points for Cameron Burkett. Also playing, not scoring, Matthew Wilson and A.J. Cockrell. For the Bucks, they were 18 of 26, 69.2%, 8 of 13, 61.5 outside the arc, 4 of 6 from three-point range, 67%. 14 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block for Adam Deball, 13 points, 3 assists for Joe Larrabee, 6 points, 2 rebounds for Luke Rudy, 5 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal for Nick Deifel, 4 points, a rebound, 2 assists for Jacob Lyons, 4 points for Mitchell Mays with an assist and an emphatic dunk as he was fouled on a bounce pass, and he went up and two-hand jammed it and was fouled. 2 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists for Brad Miller. Aiden Rusatz played the last 45 seconds of the first half to keep Joe Larrabee from getting his second foul. Jacob Lyons has 2 fouls. Adam Deball has 2 fouls. Justin Slocum has 2 fouls. I'm sorry. Harper has 2 fouls, and Burkett has 2 fouls. And we will see Delta will start with the ball. Second half action. And here we go. Second half action about to be underway. Benford will get it in from Bell. Works off a screen from Harper. Bell has it back. Starters on the floor. Deifel will pick up the foul. Second foul on Nick. Leave the shot clock where it is since it was over 20 seconds, 22 when that foul occurred. Deifel diving, tipped the ball, dove into the bench. And trying to dry the floor from where anyway, Warner, Slocum, Bell, Benford, Harper, Larrabee, Deifel, Miller, D-Ball, and Lyons for the Bucks. Warner, say a big crowd here. His final game probably at Canale Arena. D-Ball, good job of defending that shot, and then Lyons wasn't able to hold on enough, and then it went off of him once Delta started reaching for the ball. And the lane shot up and no good. Offensive foul, or offensive rebound, and going down hard was Benford, but really wasn't any contact. He just lost the ball going up, and
so lucky.
And this waiting for a towel to
good possession.
Bucks with the ball after the turnover. Deifel. Coach Boone's really wearing on the referee, really working the referees. Try to get this momentum changed back to Delta State's way. D-Ball has it. Goes to Larrabee, 4 on the shot clock. Three-pointer up by Joe. He is incredible, folks. Worth the price of admission, or watch it free on video if you're doing that right now. Bucks lost a man on defense there, and Harper had a nice layup. Shot clock winding down. Larrabee from about 24 feet. Just put it up. Boom, bottom of the net. 16 for Joe. He has it now in front of us. Broadcast streamed by Coach Neighbor. Get to do my up and downs this half. Backdoor cut to Larrabee. Boom from D-Ball. Man, oh man. Clicking on all cylinders so far. Starting out the second half too. We'll see if they can continue it. Be big to keep Adam D-Ball from getting his third foul. Shot up no good. Adam pulls the rebound down. Gets it to D-Ball. Or to Deifel. D-Ball to Deifel. And Deifel. Miller. Miller drives in, stops, gets it to Lyons. Takes the 3, 10 on the shot clock. D-Ball has it, lays it up, can't get it to go. Thought he maybe got pushed a little bit, but it was a nice effort. And shot up in the lane good by Bell.
Slow down, get sacked. Run something. Good, still had it. Still had it.
D-Ball. Gets it to Larrabee, and then a foul on Joe before the shot went up. They grabbed Joe to try to stop him. And I think Bell must have a little blood. Looks like his arm. Gonna tape it up real quick, get him back in here. I think you have 30 seconds or something like that to get her done and keep it in the game. There's the horn, but he's ready to go. So it'll be Bucks ball, 20 on the shot clock, 17-16 on the second half clock. Larrabee gets it into D-Ball. Benford. Lyons has it. Picks it up, had it blocked out of bounds. Larrabee. Gets it into D-ball, back to Larrabee. Shoots a three. Bang! D-ball with a big screen. Larrabee with 21. He's 4 for 6 outside the arc. That one did not have much of a clearance on it. And in the lane. Bell on the drive to the basket gets fouled by Lyons. Mitchell Mays in the game for Jacob Lyons. Free throw good.
And early. It's hard to block him out when they go in early.
Miller.
It's hard to block that guy out when he goes in the lane.
Goes to Deifel.
Hold it!
Miller.
Good foul. Good foul. All right, get set. Let's go.
Foul on Brad Miller to kind of stop the fast break. Bell. Drives down the lane, stops. Bobs it under. Shot up.
Dig in, let's go.
I'm going to call a foul on Mays. Got the rebound, got pushed and fell, and they called a travel. Benford gets in the drive. D-ball had to
Rebound.
Mays has it, turns, spins, kicks it to D-ball. Pump fakes a three, goes to Mays. He fakes a three, falls down, draws contact. Bell will pick up the foul. His second foul. And it'll be Bucks ball, 20 on the shot clock again. Miller will inbound it. Harper, a good job of jumping in front, but Miller should have anticipated that. Deifel gets it into Miller this time. Larrabee, Mays, Deifel. And we've got a foul on Benford. Third on Benford. Bucks hanging on by 18. Eight to 7 so far this half. Exactly 16 minutes. Second half, Bucks 3 for 5. Hit both their threes. Delta 3 of 8. Have not attempted a three-point shot yet this half. Bucks get it in quick. D-ball. Down to 10. Larrabee with a 3, no good. Mays has it. They'll reset and burn some clock. Larrabee, Deifel. Goes to D-ball, saves it. Tried to go in the corner. It goes off of the Delta hand. D-ball goes to Mays. Mitchell, Larrabee. Fires it over to Miller. Miller drives in, kicks it back out to D-ball. Three-pointer top of the key, in and out. And driving in, Rasheed Bell puts it up. 15 minutes left, Bucks by 16. 56-40. D-ball steps out. Miller goes to Deifel. Deifel to Miller, down to 10 on the shot clock. Kicks it over Mays. Larrabee, passed on the 3, goes in. What a move by Larrabee. Man, oh man, what a move by Joe. Hop step, goes up, finger rolls it off his left hand over the front of the rim. Larrabee with 23 now. Mitchell Mays checked out. Rebound on a missed free throw to Lions. Luke Rudy started to check in at the next whistle. Larrabee. Down the lane goes to D-ball. D-ball. Gets it back to Larrabee. Larrabee almost lost the dribble, down to 5. Goes up, has it blocked. Jacob Lyons prevented a fast break the other way. Rudy in for Brad Miller. Bell will bring it up.
That's it. Retain. Retain.
Lane stop, elbow shot, up and good. Justin Slocum, good move by Justin. Down to 14, 13-10. Bucks have been outscored this second half. D-ball has it. Larrabee on top, gives it to D-ball. Adam, back to Larrabee, stop, pops right elbow. Back iron won't go. D-ball gets it, puts it up, can't get it to go, but he's fouled. He'll shoot 2. Foul on Slocum. Second team foul. Free throw good by Adam. 15. 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 blocks, 2 fouls. Second free throw good. Coach Boone still working on the referees. should have been, and it is now, a media. Halfway through it, they finally told him to sit down. I thought it was supposed to be, but I thought maybe Coach Boone had called a timeout in the first half, or the second half. I knew that Bucks use their use it or lose it right before halftime. (60-44). Statesman ball, Bucks by 16. Bell will bring it up.
Stay home. Shooter coming through. Up, Jake. Up, corner out, corner out. Good, good.
Corner three-pointer up and good in front of the home folks.
Get there, Adam. Don't shake your head. Get there. Go.
D-ball. One dribble. Larrabee. Joe. Goes to the top. Goes to Lyons. Back to Larrabee. Puts a move on. Can't get the three to go. Larrabee pump faked and sent Bell flying into the lane. And then he stopped. Slocum. Goes underneath. So third foul on D-ball. 12:27 left here. And the offensive foul on Slocum. So back-to-back fouls on the two players. Miller checks in for Larrabee. Miller to Deifel.
Need it. Go get it. Go get
Ball
it.
tipped away. Deifel gets it back. Rudy goes to D-ball. Adam back door to Rudy. Lays it up and in. What a great catch. Great pass. Just keep it up on top by D-ball. Have a media timeout on the next whistle. Warner in the corner, drives in, kicks it on top to Wilson. Warner down the lane, stops, puts it up, can't get it to go. D-ball has it. The Warner fans were looking for a call. He was really kind of out of control on that drive. Miller stops, kicks it back to D-ball. In the lane, stops, hands it off. Miller gets it back to Rudy. 10 seconds on the shot clock. And a foul on Wilson. We got our media timeout. 62-47, 15 the lead. Bucks have been outscored for 16-14 this half. Coach Boone is talking to the refs again. .14 left, second half. Bucks hanging on. Up by as much as 25 the first half. after they get ready to throw the ball in. Bucks with the ball under their own basket. 20 on the shot clock. Rudy. Deifel. D-ball. Burkett is in this time for Slocum. Miller had tried to go to Lyons. Lyons didn't break for the basket. Brad bounced past the ball out of bounds. Third turnover for Miller. Only 2 assists tonight. The other night he had 10 assists, no turnovers. Wilson. Gets it to Warner. Burkett. Bell. Drives in. And a charge. Nick Deifel draws the charge. On the drive by Bell. Larrabee for Lions.
Get it good.
Miller will bring it up. Bucks need a basket every possession, and then we'll win. If they get a basket most possessions, we'll probably win. The ball tipped out of bounds by Warner. Larrabee will inbound it to D-ball. On top to Rudy to Miller. Goes to Adam. Adam in the lane. Turns, spins. Kicks it all the way across to Larrabee. On top, Deifel. Down the lane. Double pumps. Puts it up. Can't get it to go. Burned a lot of clock, but needed a basket. Three-pointer by Wilson. No good. Larrabee with the rebound. 10 minutes left. 15 the lead for the Bucks. They will be content with running clock and backdoor trying to go to Miller. Lead D-ball, threw it out of bounds. That's 2 straight possessions for the Bucks. Well, goes to Burkett underneath. And Adam needed to do what he did, which he defended but did not foul. Cedric Harper, 13 the lead. Inching along is Delta State. Bucks need a basket here. D-ball. Gets it to Larrabee. Joe. On top to Rudy. Rudy drives in, kicks it back to Larrabee. D-ball, 10 on the shot clock. Joe, long 3, good. Joe Larrabee just deadly from all over the floor. D-ball with the assist, number 7. 6 rebounds for Adam. 8:55 left. Well, goes to Warner. Bell drives in. Kicks it back out. Driving down again. And Bell puts it up and in. Timeout by Coach Boone. 65-51. Bell with 17. Harper with 10. Larrabee with 26. D-ball with 16. This half, Delta's 9 of 16. The Bucks 6 of 14. 20 to 17. Delta has won the second half so far, but the Bucks were up 17 at the half. So
Open up, Luke.
Deifel, three-pointer. That one's good by Nick Deifel. 68-51. Warner goes to Bell. Bell drives, stops, hops. Good.
Hey, that's okay.
Larrabee. 8 minutes left, so we'll have a media coming up here at the next whistle. Corner to Miller. Miller. Deifel goes to Miller, kicks it over to Rudy, three-pointer, good from the corner. Deifel to Miller to Rudy. Back to 18 the lead for the Bucks, 81-53, 7.5 left. Again, media coming. Bucks will get another break, rest up a little bit. On the next whistle, he traveled. Bell with a long three. He's doing it all right now for Delta, keeping him in the game as much as they are, down by 15. Bell quite the penetrator and showing there that he's got a nice outside touch too. Larrabee, three-pointer. Bam! Joe Larrabee, 29. One away from 4 consecutive 30-point games. Hopefully we'll get him at least another basket or a free throw. Three-pointer up by Burkett, no good. Coach Neighbor saying, take your time. Miller goes to D-ball, turns, spins, can't get it to go. A little short on the layup attempt. Bell tipped away, and Miller will pick up the foul. It'll be 1-and-1 on Bell. 74-56. Bucks with the lead. 1-and-1 coming. $20. Bell will be at the line to shoot 1-and-1. Bell's up to 22 points, 9 of 11 shooting. 1 of 2 outside the arc, hit all 3 of his free throws. 8 rebounds, so he's approaching double-double. D-ball, 1 assist away from a double-double, 4 rebounds away from a triple-double. That's what he does. Larrabee with 29, 3 assists and a rebound. Rudy with 11. Free throw by Bell, good.
Shot clock.
Both teams with 7 fouls, so they'll shoot 1-and-1 for a little bit. Free throw no good. Ball tipped. Miller came down. Larrabee, D-ball. Backdoor Miller, or Larrabee, lays it up and in. 31 for Joe Larrabee. 76-57, and Larrabee tips it away as Bell tried to pass it in. Bell
Packed in, Nick.
gets it to Warner. Warner
Good, Joe.
back to Harper. Warner underneath. Slocum moves around D-ball, no good. Rebound Benford.
Good job,
And a
Nick.
jump ball between Deifel and Benford.
Oh, yeah, Nick. Boy, Nick. Take your time.
76-57. 5.5 left. Coming up right now. Deifel three is good. 79-57. Bucks stretch it back out. 22 the lead. 5:20 left. Benford no good. Ball tipped and then over the back. Luke Rudy with a foul on the rebound attempt. Free throw no good. Luke Rudy.
Luke,
Will pick up back-to-back rebounding fouls. Coach Boone complaining about this time. Free throw no good. It's a two-shot foul. Second one no good. D-ball pulls it down. Rebound number 7. He does have 10 assists to go with 16 points. D-ball gets it to Deifel. Larrabee goes to D-ball. Back to Larrabee. Down to 5. Miller picks up a foul. It's Brad's 4th. It's full. Luke Ruby. Technical on Boone finally. Trying to throw him out. He's going after him now. That fires up the CBU crowd. Bucks up 79-57. Delta not used to being down by 22, evidently. The coach is not handling it very well over there, it appears. Should have teed him up when he was holding the ball, making the refs come over to him before the free throws that were missed a while ago. Larrabee hits the first free throw, 32. Again. And Bell will now shoot 2 free throws. Larrabee hit the 2 technical free throws. Benford at the line. First one's up and good. .438 left. Bucks up by 22 after the make. 81-59. 4.5 left. Larrabee gets it across to D-Ball. D-Ball back to Larrabee. Passed on the 3. He was wide open. Gets it over to Lyons. Jake throws it back out on top to D-Ball. 10 on the shot clock. Lyons 3-pointer off the backboard, no good. Warner down the lane. Nice shot by Warner on the drive. Coming down to 4 minutes. Bucks by 20. Delta shoots 2 the rest of the way. Bucks shoot 1 and 1. Deifel. Lyons, Deifel. Back to D-Ball. Over to Larrabee. 3-pointer by Joe Larrabee. 36 for Joe. Down the lane, Benford. That is Joe's career high. And a 3-pointer good by Bell. Rudy goes to D-Ball, back to Larrabee. Lyons, back to Larrabee, down to 10 on the shot clock. Joe trying to figure out what he's going to do. Gets it to Lyons, tried to go to D-Ball, and it was tipped away and stolen. Under 3 minutes. Bell, shot up good, and the foul on Deifel. Brad Miller will check in. Lead 18, 2:53 left. It's our under 4 media, 2:53 left. Bucks just need to burn the shot clock like they do in their offense, even if they don't score. If there's not a turnover, there may not be enough possessions for Delta to make it all the way back. But again, we've seen some comebacks against the Bucks the last several years. Hopefully we're not going to see another one here tonight, and this will put the Bucks back in prime position for one of the top 8 seeds, but 2, start the fight for one of the top 4 seeds. It'll be Larrabee with a career high 36. Rudy, Teifel, Miller, and D-Ball for Delta. Warner, Slocum, Bell, Benford, Harfer. Free throw good. 84-67. Miller has it. Comes to Rudy. Gets it back to Deifel. Nick crosses the And Warner will pick up the foul and put Nick Deifel at the line for 1 and 1. Free throw good by Nick. Resets. We'll check in for Brad Miller. Second one no good. 85-67. Bucks by 18, 2:39 left. Warner partially blocked by Rudy. Shot up and good, or no good. I think D-ball's gonna pick up. Adams gonna pick up his 4th foul. It's one of those, really maybe should have just let Slocum hit the basket and keep Adam on the floor, although again, up by 18 with 2:35 left. That may be why they put Rousseff in. Rousseff. And full court pressure. Bucks by 16. Larrabee gets it. And he's kicked out of bounds. Miller has it. Double teamed. Rudy comes across to D-ball. Adam, you need to hit this one, or hit these two. 2.5 left. First one, no good. Bell goes to Warner. In the lane, Slocum puts it up, and D-ball is out of the game. D-ball's gone. Bucks by 14. Guard-oriented lineup. They just need to work the ball, not have any turnovers, and burn the clock. 3-point play. 13 the lead. Larrabee has it. Goes to Deifel. Deifel. And too soft to pass. And Warner puts it up and in. 11 the lead for the Bucks. Rudy get it across. That's a foul, man. Minute 53 left. Bucks by 11 with the ball. why do you have 11 to get it across? Oh, 11 on the clock. I was like, should be 10 seconds.
Back! Go ahead!
Larrabee crosses half court. Bucks will run their offense now, burn some clock. Mitchell Mays has the ball. Goes to Larrabee. Minute 40 left. Goes to Mays in the corner to Deifel. Shoots a shot. No good. Shot clock violation, but Delta got the rebound. Warner down the lane. He puts it up. Can't get it to go.
Come on! We need the same touchdowns called when we inbound the ball.
Minute 27 left. Warner hits the free throw. First one. He's got 11. Second one up. Good.
Get it out! Come to it! Come to it!
Rudy has it. Gets it to Larrabee. Larrabee bumped by Warner. No call. Double teamed. Gets it over to Miller. Warner. Two shots coming for Brad Miller. 85-76. A minute 15 left.
Don't let him roll it.
Free throw good by Brad. 86-76.
Stay ready, stay ready.
Second one good by Miller.
Get up! Good, good, good. Back
Coming
in.
down to a minute left. Warner drives in.
Grab ball!
Puts the shot up, no good. Rebound, no good. And Lions will foul out of the game.
Am I going back, coach? Ball. Going back in? Good. Yeah. Be strong. Hit.
A third foul.
Hey, hey. Good time, good time. Don't be passive.
87-76, 87-76 as Harper misses the free throw. Free throw, second one was good. 10 points, minute 6 left. Larrabee has it. Goes ahead, goes all the way, gets it over to Deifel. Comes to Rudy. And fouled. Rudy will go to the line to shoot 2. Luke with 11. Misses the first free. First miss by Rudy today. He's 4 for 4 and 3 for 3 from outside the arc. He did everything until that critical free throw. We'll see if he can hit this one. 55 seconds. Misses both of them. Benford drives in, stops, pops, good. Timeout. Delta State. 87-79. Going to be tough to close this one out.
Okay, Mitch, take it out. Run the baseline. We're going to take the triangle. Go on ball. Okay? Good job, Nick. Right here.
47.6. Bucks by 8.
Start on the side and break out.
Mitchell Mays. Inbound it. Gets to Miller. Miller. Back to Mays. Steal. Up and in. 87-81. That's a foul, man. Pushing him out of bounds. Pushing him out of bounds.
Triangle! That is a foul, Luke.
39.1. Bucks by 6, 87-81. Mays will inbound it. Larrabee being held. Causes a turnover. Warner with the 3 is good. 87-84. Bucks would have been better to throw it the length of the floor the last 2 inbounds plays and at least make them burn clock. Even if they turn it over, they're turning it over in the own end. Throw it to the other end if they get it. But there's no reason the Bucks should not be able to get this ball inbounds and up the floor. 87-84. 33.6. Try again. Just send everybody long. Mays. There we go. Goes to Deifel. Lays it up. Gets it to go. Thank you.
Jake, get in.
31 put back on the clock. That's all you got to do.
Sit back down.
Going to use our last timeout. (89-84). Bucks by 5. 31 seconds even on the clock. Throw the ball long every time. Whether it's a turnover or not. You turn it over there, it's a quick basket. You throw it long, the game would have been over by now. But I don't coach, I don't play. just my opinion. When you're trying to burn the clock, throw it long. I don't care if you turn it over. It's going to take them 10 seconds to get it, come down, reset the offense. Or hurry up and score on a fast break, whatever, but it ain't going to take 2 seconds to do it. like the 2 turnovers created. Bell gets it in. He drives down. Lions stop. Larrabee stops. Shot up. No good. Offensive rebound.
What made-up foul call is that? Foul?
Aiden Roussettes.
Lad, go back. Here we go, Nicole.
Smallest guy on the floor.
Okay, they are trying to foul now. Box out, Mitch. Right here.
Coach Boone still wearing the referees out. Tee him up. First free throw good by Bedford. 89-85. Lions will check out. Miller will check in. No timeouts for either team, so they're just going to have to deal with it at both ends of the floor. Second one good. Stifle. Gets it into Larrabee. He's fouled. Stifle. Gets it into Larrabee. It's a turnover. Delta gets the ball under their basket again. Why you don't throw it the length of the floor, I do not understand. I don't care if you turn it over. They don't end up with it underneath their own basket. Bell has it. 13. Warner drives in, turns, spins, puts it up, gets it to go. And quickly Larrabee gets it in and he's fouled. Larrabee goes to the line. 8 seconds left. Benford's 4th foul. Larrabee way back a while ago. 36, make it 37. One more is big because then the 3 just ties it. Eight seconds left. Larrabee, no good. That actually will burn some clock. Up by 2. Warner has it. Puts up a 3, no good. The ball rings. And ball game. CBU is going to get out of here with a 90-88 victory. Somehow, some way. Woo! Wow. 37 points for Joe Larrabee. Coach Boone talking to him several seconds there. What a game. What a ball game. They'll have the return match not long from now down at Delta on February 7th. Trying to set up post game here. He's going to try to talk to Nick Deifel. After the Bucks have a little moment to celebrate this 90-88 victory here against Delta State. For Delta, they ended up 32 of 63, 50.8%. 5 of 14 outside the arc, 35.7. 19 of 26 at the line, 73%. They had 12 assists on 32 baskets, 8 turnovers, 9 steals, 3 block shots. 28 points for Bell with 9 rebounds. 17 points, 2 rebounds for Warner. 16 points, 10 rebounds. Double-double for Justin Slocum. 13 points, 6 rebounds for Harmon Binford. 11 points, 3 rebounds for Cedric Harper. 3 points for Cameron Burkett. For the Bucks, 31 of 50, 62%. 16 of 26, 61.5%. 12 of 19 at the line. 63.2% from the free throw line. 37 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists for Joe Larrabee. 16 points, 7 rebounds, 11 assists for Adam Deball. 14 points, 5 rebounds, and assist for Nick Deifel. We'll talk to Nick here in a few minutes. 11 points, 3 rebounds for Luke Rudy. 4 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists for Jacob Lyons. 4 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists for Brad Miller. 4 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists for Mitchell Mays. Aiden Rusatz played off and on minutes coming down the stretch and was not able to score. Halftime, Bucks were up 48-31. Second half, 57-42. Delta State, which comes out to a 90-88 win for the Bucks. Turnovers, points off turnovers, 22-14 Delta. Paint, 46-28 Delta. Second chance, 8-5 Delta. Fast break, 14-2 Delta. Bench scoring was 15-3. And we'll get Nick Deifel over here now. He's heading over to the interview area.
How's it going?
And joined now by freshman Nick Deifel. Nick, what a first half. Probably one of the best first halves I've seen the Bucks have, and then quite interesting coming down the stretch there. But, boy, what a big win. You guys keep it rolling here. After 2 on the road, you start at home and get 2 more. That's big.
Yeah, I think in the first half, the key to us getting up so big was our defensive intensity. Coming out and giving up 14 points, I think, with 7 minutes left in the first half. I think that was the biggest. That's the best defense we've played all year in the first half.
Absolutely. And, you started coming off the bench early on, and now you're in the rotation. But really, you guys have so many interchangeable parts other than Adam, who's, 6'9", 6'10", or whatever. But everybody else really is just almost interchangeable in positions and what they can do on the floor out there.
Exactly. I think all three, Mitch, myself, Luke, I think we all bring different aspects to the game when we come in, and I think that's a big plus for our team.
When getting Mitch back, just these 2 games at home, he's had some big baskets and some big key plays. You can tell he's still getting back in the flow of the actual game situation, but that has to be a lift for the Bucks going into the last part of the season when every win is so critical for conference standings to get somebody like Mitchell back.
Yeah, I mean, he's had a big impact in these past couple games, like you said.
How has it been with you in your transition from the beginning of the year to where you feel you are at now as far as being comfortable out there? I mean, I know you're a freshman, I know you're new, but you're such a leader on the floor. You play so hard, diving for every ball, trying to take charges. I mean, not the other guys don't either, but you came in and just really have plugged in really well with this team.
I mean, I think at the beginning of the year, coming off the bench helped me a lot because I probably wasn't on most people's scouting reports. That allowed me to get open looks. And now that I started hitting them, and then as I moved up in the rotation, I think teams have taken a better look at me. And that's the past couple games haven't got as many good looks, but I'm just trying to do as best as I can.
I'll tell you, this is huge win for the Bucks. And like I say, I said at halftime, I said halfway through the second half, I'm like, we are not out of the woods yet. There's been too many games where you see teams come back like that. And then to get Adam when he fouled out with that much time left, that really, was on the edge, but then also you guys buckled down when you absolutely had to and made the play happen. I was sitting there the whole time saying, don't throw the ball in short. Throw it long. Even if you turn it over, it takes 10 seconds for him to come back and score. You got that one long basket. That was huge, and that's part of the game right there.
I mean, I think that play right there, I think, was one of the bigger turning points. But Joe had a hell of a game. He stepped up, and he made some big-time shots. He just kept growing that lead for us, and I think he had a hell of a game tonight.
He is 4 straight games with over 30. 37 tonight sets another career record, which he set on the road and then beat it. So he is in his zone right now. He has stepped up his level. But everybody on the team, the other night, Brad didn't score and had 10 assists.
Exactly.
I mean, that's what you have to have, just somebody different every night being ready to step up when they need to. Congratulations, great win, a way to hold on and get it. Keeps the Bucks right in the thick of things with those top 8 to get in the tournament, but also the top 4 where you can host that first game on Tuesday night. Have a good week of practice, get 2 on the road, and we'll see you back here in about a week and a half and try to get 2 more.
Sounds good, thank you.
All right, thank you very much. That was freshman Nick Deifel of the victorious CBU Buccaneers, and we appreciate him stopping by and visiting with us. So, I want to thank JT Webb and his fine staff that he's transitioning into to our left for all their help in today's broadcast. I want to thank most of all you fans for listening in to today's broadcast. Double win for the Lady Bucks. They get out of here with a 72-69 victory over the Lady Statesmen. And then the Bucks finish the nightcap with a 90-88 win. Joe Larrabee, 37 points to again get his career high in points. 4th straight game of 30 points. Going to have to check the stats on that, but I believe that has not happened. If it's happened, it's not happened very often, but not sure it's happened at all. We'll have to check that out and see if Joe can keep doing it as the Bucks and Lady Bucks go on the road. As they'll be at Shorter Thursday night at West Georgia, and then right back here a week and a half from Thursday night. On Thursday night, Shorter and West Georgia back-to-back. So, until then, we wish the Bucks and Lady Bucks safe travels and a couple of victories, hopefully. And this is Ken Opperman. Thanks for listening. Good night, everybody.